Okay guys, let's talk about the fourth banner that's coming today in a couple of hours and will be there for the next 2 days. It's featuring Sabo and Ace. Both characters have special damage, special attack of fire elements. And this banner is considered the second best banner in this fest event. And so if you have still some RCs laying around, you go and definitely use them on this banner. So Sabo is under the knowledge force, Ace is under the body force, Kizar is under the speed force, and then we have Chopper under the heart force. As I mentioned, Ace and Sabo are both have fire elements. Their special attacks are both voiced, and they are from the anniversary event we had a couple of months ago. Sabo is the reason why this banner is really good, because he will be used for the next 10 months to even more. It's still being used until now in Japan as the best fire element damage dealer. And as for Ace, he has been outclassed with the release of this special attack. And his voice special attack, for Ace, is considered as a tier 2 special attack. Then we have the sub characters. We have the mood change for Ace, which again is a mood change, and people really don't use the mood change that much, except for farming or for fun. And it's not used as much for extreme events. Then we have Gizaro. He is a tier 2 character now, and his special attack has special damage. He is not used that much, and in Japan he has never left the tier 2 position. Then we have Chopper, who is the best healer in the game. You definitely want to have him in your crew, since he, as I mentioned, the best healer in the game. He pretty much heals all 6 characters in the game. He has been actually the first healer in the game, and until now in Japan he is the best. So this banner is again the second best banner in the fest, after the very first banner of Blackbeard and Okiji. The reason why is because Sabo is in it, and then we have Chopper as the best healers. Oh yeah, again, if you have still RCs, pull for this banner. Okay, so let's take a look at the skills and the special attacks of each of the characters. Here we have Sabo. He currently has 2 special attacks. Only the Flame Dragon King is in this banner, and it's the better one, of course. The special attack can go up to 300k in power, and has the fire element. It lowers the physical defense, and it also inflicts fire on the enemies. Then we have 3 skills for Sabo. I personally like to use the healing one, which also boosts the critical rate, and the Dragon Brave, because of the stun effect, which is really useful, which is more actually useful than the effect from Dragon Claw, which lowers the physical defense, because you want to increase or lower the elemental defense, not the physical defense, to use the special attack right after that. So it's pretty useless, I believe, for Sabo, unless you have someone like Luffy in the team, and you want to make the enemy weaker for his attacks. then you could use the Dragon Claw. But in my opinion, use the healing one and then the skill that stuns. And then of course the Flame Dragon King. So that's it for Sabo. Well, actually the reason why Sabo is that good is because of his passive skill, which reduces the skill cooldown time every time use a special attack or a skill, or even do a normal hit, which lets you spam his special attack. So you can basically use the special attack 5 times during the fever. Now going to Ace. Ace currently has 3 skills and 3 special attacks. The oldest special attack, the Fire Fist, is the best one because it was bugged and it does double the damage. It used to do 260k, and it's still the best special attack for him. But sadly, you don't have that in the current banner. You only have the voice special attack here as the main one, and the Flame Commandment as the sub special attack. Let's talk about the main one. The main one does fire damage, it lowers the elemental defense, and inflicts fire. The reason why it's not as good as Sabo's, of course, because Ace doesn't have the same passive as Sabo, but also because the special attack hits the enemies and throw them in the air, which is not in the same level as the other special attacks, which like destroys the harmony between the special attacks if you want to like keep the enemy in control. Then we have here the 3 skills. I personally use the healing one again because it also boosts the critical rate. And then we have Saint Elmo's Fire and the Firefly. So nobody uses Firefly because of the long animation, which lets enemies hit you from behind. But Saint Elmo's is your best option here, along with the Halo skill. Yeah, before we go, I forgot to talk about the mood change. The mood change, like every other mood change, is not recommended to use. It's cool to use though. It's pretty much, like you can see, nullifies the physical attacks and inflicts fire damage to all the surrounding enemies, and it also boosts the elemental attack and move speed. Here you have this the skill and the special attack inside the mood change. They purely do fire damage and they inflict fire. So that's it basically. Then moving on to Kizaru. Yeah, before we talk about, I just realized I can actually get to 278k using him, which is really cool. But I'll have to like get rid of some cards here to show his skills and special attacks. So yeah. So he currently has 2 special attacks. Only the Sacred Jewel is the featured in this banner, which is a better one actually. It does purely special damage, nothing else. Then we have 3 special skills. Sorry, just skills. You want to use the sword one, which has the highest power and inflicts stun. And then I personally use the Sacred Yeta Mirror over the other one, the last one, because of the stun effect, of course. The other one causes confusion and I don't really like to use it anyway. So we're gonna be using the first 2 skills and the new special attack here. Then we have Chopper as the last featured character in this banner. he only has two skills, the Huff and the Remedy. The Huff does like some damage, not that big of a damage, it's a physical damage. And then you have the Remedy, which cures status ailments of self and all crew members in the surrounding area. Then you have Cure All, which boosts attack and also heals all the 6 characters in the game. So you have 3 teams of 3 players. Each team has 2 characters. So in general, all the 6 characters are getting healed, which makes him the best healer in the game. So I will not be showcasing him because his special attack is pretty basic. You just use it whenever you want. And actually, with the release of Blackbeard, nobody uses healing anymore. So I don't know, it's up to you if you want to use him or not. So now let's show off these bad boys in the quest against Okiji. Now Okiji is weak to fire, so this should be easy, using both characters as fire attackers. Oh, I used the fire commandment. Okay, we'll be showing the voice next game. Then I gotta say this mood change is one of the coolest. But it's still on mood change. This special attack has a very long animation, and it doesn't it doesn't give immunity to Ace during that animation. It's not really a good thing. Okay, check how many special attacks will be done in this fever. Okay, it won't be much because he got killed easily. Damn. That's like 1.5 million damage in 2 heads in 3 seconds. You can now understand why he is the best fire damage dealer in the game. We'll have to change special attack there. U1 and let's go. Or wait, change that and play with 278k K0. That's no, it's not gonna be 278. That's okay. That works as well. Of course, don't forget that Ace is a sniper, so we can use his sniper action to get a 100% critical boost. So that's double the damage every time. Or not, because the animation is too long, so the ability could be wasted if you don't use it right after you do the type action. So as you can see, when he does his special attack, he throws the enemies upwards which is not in the same level as the ground, and most special attacks hit the ground, so that's terrible things for teams that use both things at the same time. Okay, so using the player action. It's double damage. If at level 5, it did over 300k. Got it. I gotta admit, the special attack for Kizoro is one of the coolest, to be honest. And there you go. That was the special attack for Ace, the voiced one, the main one for this banner, and Kizoro's special attack. So if you want to see how powerful the special attack for Sabo is, you could watch the stream from a couple of hours ago. It will be the video right before this one. And yeah, you will find there really good gameplay for him in the extreme events, the hardest ones actually. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Click like if you like it, and subscribe if you didn't already. And I will see you next video. Peace out.